How you doing, fight fans? EJ Boxing live here. Here with a special guest, Chris. Was it 2Slick Kongo, right?
Chris 2Slick Kongo.
2Slick Kongo.
What's happening now?
Hey, 1 minute. Clear my throat. I'm not really feeling well. Everything's great. EJ Boxing live, by the way. Chris Kongo, as your name is Kongo. So Chris, first off, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
You too, bro.
All right. So that we got that out of the way. Let's get straight into it. So you've been confirmed to be on the undercard of Chris Eubank's fight with the Australian guy. What's his name? Quinlan. So tell us how did that come about? That you're going to be on undercard.
Yeah. I will be on the undercard. It's been a long journey up until now. I've been waiting for a while to get a sort of TV publicity, and here it is. It's been like a year and a bit, but yeah, we finally made it now.
Well, boy, listen, for the people listening, we got people in the chat. So there's you guys in the chat. You got questions. Chris, I'm gonna put this link in the description so you can see on the outside. They've got the questions. Some of the questions you can read yourself, by the way. So make sure you put it on mute though, if you can. All right, but I've got it on mute. So you guys ask questions. So Chris, tell us how you got in boxing. Right. So we're just gonna, give a backlook. So some people got people from America and all over the world watching the channel. So give us a background on how you got into boxing, and tell us about your pro career.
Well, I got into the boxing at the age of 8 years old. I started roughly because my two brothers were fighting before me. Names Elvis, my eldest brother, and my other brother Obed. He was a top class international, and from there they've just paved the way for me to become where I am now, and I've stuck by it, and all the way now I'm a pro now, 2-0, and yeah, just ready to take over the welterweight division.
Absolutely. So your brothers in that. So were your brothers fighting from out of the Congo, or they fighting representing the UK?
They were both representing the UK.
Both represent, but they how far they go, like world level or in the pros, or anything notable that any fighters they fight that people might recall or anything?
Yeah. My eldest brother was an amateur. He started off amateur. He only had about 28 fights, but he was a big puncher. So out of the 28 fights, he had about 21 knockouts, and then he turned pro. And he only had 6, and won all of them. He was unbeaten. Won 4 by knockout, which then he just decided he wanted to not box anymore and just look after me and my other brother called Obed. Obed was an England international. He had boxed for GB, was with GB for about 5-6 years. As a junior, he had won all the junior ABAs. He had won 2 medals in the World Championships, 2 bronze medals in the youth. Back in the days, it was called the Cadet World Championships. And I'm sure a few people heard of it. So yeah, he won the World Cadet Championships. He won a bronze medal in them twice. He had been to these tournaments with the likes of actually one of the years Tyson Fury actually won it with him.
Okay.
They both
yeah, because the people don't know the weight classes of the two brothers. So the first brother you was talking about, what weight class is he? What was he?
He was a natural welterweight.
And then the brother you're talking about now,
he was a light heavyweight.
Okay, yeah, go on. Continue. Yeah.
So he had been around boxing for a very long time and had been doing it at the highest level as an amateur. But yeah, he never turned pro. He just thought he just had enough with all the decisions and all that in terms of internationally. Not qualifying for the 2008 and 2012 Olympics, I would say, and I think he just packed it in from there. But he was very, very good. I would say he probably would have been one of the top like heavyweights right now, and yeah, I've just seen him come along, and that's always pushed me. And as long as seeing him come along, I've seen other fighters come along, such as I've seen Lomachenko in the Europeans up in I think it was Liverpool. So I've seen lots of top fighters do their thing. My brother was on the England team against the US. I watched James DeGale fight Sean Porter, and my brother boxed a USA fighter called Shabazz. I'm not too sure if he's still around anymore. But yeah, Billy Joe Saunders boxed around them times. Luke Campbell. So a lot of top fighters that have done their thing and just carried on. Still in the game. My brother, he probably, if he was to carry on, he probably still would have been up there. But that's a lesson learned for me, and for me to just keep on doing what I'm doing right now.
So your fighting style, like first off, someone's asked in the chat, what weight class are you? Tell them what weight class are you, and tell the people how tall you are as well for the weight class. So
I'm a 6 foot welterweight fighter, 147 pounds or so. Yeah.
So you're talking about like Hearn's height, right? I think Hearns was like 6'2" actually, you know, but it's like
Hearns was quite.
Yeah, but that's still tall, like 6 foot. That's what's his name? Williams, isn't it? What's his name? Not Richard Williams. Paul Williams.
Paul Williams, yeah. So I'm a bit of a freakish tall welterweight, what they say. People expecting me to be like a light middle or a middleweight even. So yeah.
All right. So Chris, yeah. So I've seen, and that's by chance as well. Well, I can't say everything's by chance. I've actually seen all your fights, which are all 2 of them. So the people listening, you've only had 2 fights so far. So obviously, you're establishing yourself as a pro. So I've seen both your fights. First fight, I was actually sitting near to your parents on the upper deck. I saw your fan base. Your fan base is amazing. Most lively atmosphere for fight fans I've ever seen. And talk about UK, Chris Kongo's fan base is thing. Chris, how do you, obviously your fans they've been following through the amateurs to get you for the pro, or are they family members? Or is it all your family members, or how did you tell us how you got out of the crowd, bro? Because you take over the Yorkshire, bro. Practically take over the Yorkshire with your fan base.
Yeah, literally. What it is I think the best way to market yourself in this game is through social media. Yeah. And I grew up in Oaken Road / Bermondsey, which is mainly Bermondsey anyway. So I grew up in like a popular area where there's always things going on.
That's David Hay area. David Hay's from Bermondsey, right?
David Hay's from Bermondsey. Yeah. So I just grew up in a very popular area, and what it is for me was that a lot of people were on a thing where they wanted to be footballers and whatnot, and not a lot of people wanted to actually be fighters. And because I was brought around it from such young, everybody knew me as a fighter, as the boxer in the area. So I think that's what brought it up, and ever since I joined Team GB, a lot of people start taking a lot of notice of me in the papers such as South London Press, which is the whole of South London, Southwark News, which is very common because I live in the Southwark area, like I live in the Southwark borough. So yeah, it's just ever since then the fan base has just grown, and since my debut, it's been crazy.
So you was in Team GB?
Yeah, I was part of Team GB for about 2 years.
Oh, so you went around the world and stuff like that and fought other countries, yeah?
Yeah.
What countries you been?
I've been to quite a few. I've been to Azerbaijan. I've been to Finland before. I've been to training camps in Germany, Wales. So the list goes on.
Wow, that's really good. So that stays you pretty good stead in terms of in terms of your pro career, because you're not gonna be overruled by going to other countries, actually fighting other fighters from other country. So basically you've got a lot of experience and you got a lot of experience through that GB setup, right?
Yeah. Even from young, I remember going out. The London Boxing Association picked a team to go out to. I think it was Rotterdam at the time. I was 14, and at that time it was on their national TV and everything. And what was it? I think the stadium was as big as what's a decent sized stadium?
The O2, you got the O2, and you have Wembley Stadium.
Wembley. I would say that the stadium was about something just a bit smaller than the Wembley than the O2. Sorry. And the atmosphere was crazy. I'd never boxed in such a big place at such a young age, and that alone, the experience was crazy. I was the only London fighter to win that day. Everyone else lost, and I've been boxing at very high levels from a young age. Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm looking at the picture, and I see Lopez was on TGP. Is that right?
Lopez.
Yeah. Lopez. Jose Lopez. Jose Lopez. Jose.
Oh, that was the London team when Nigeria came over and we fought their national team.
Is it? How did that go? That was interesting.
Yeah. The guy looked about 30 and they said he was 18. I couldn't believe my eyes. They said he was about 18, but flipping no, that I think he was one of the hardest punches I have ever faced in my whole career.
Whoa.
In my whole 90 fights that I've had.
You hold on, stop there. You had 90 fights.
I had 90 fights as an amateur.
So what's your? Tell the people your record.
I'm sure, because I think as you get older and you just start picking wins, and you're not really focused on your record.
Yeah, because amateur you fight the best.
I know it weren't too bad. I know I've got at least I had about 71 odd wins.
No, that's amazing, boy. That's amazing. That's near 100 fights, bro.
I wanted to reach the 100 mark, but I thought, you know what, the pro it's time to turn pro now.
But so you've not only got international experience going around the world, you've actually got ring experience in terms of fights. That's nearly 100 fights, man. That's nearly 100. And you know what? Listen, I would have never known that if you never said that to me. That is actually amazing already, just that. So coming into this pro game, boy, you're well, solid, rooted in terms of grounded about what you want to do and where you want to go right now. Because you're 28 years of age, right?
I'm 24.
Sorry, my bad. You're 24. I don't know why I was saying 28. 24 years of age. Who's your trainer? Ted Babby? Ted
Bammy's my coach.
Ted Bammy's your head coach. Yeah, I know Ted used to fight as well. He's a former one belts as well. And I've talked to Ted a couple of times. How do you choose Ted to be your pro coach? How did that come about?
Well, that came about. I think I met Ted like a couple of years before I was on the GB team, and I met him in a Lebanese grill shop just by my house. So I was just in there getting some grilled chicken and whatnot. Then he popped me, and then we was just talking, and I was just telling him, yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can get to the qualifiers next year for the Olympics, and then just go from there. And then he just gave me his number and said, anytime you want to turn pro. And he knew my brother quite well when my brother was a pro. So he was helping him out here and there. But he was just like, anytime you want to turn pro, just give him a call. But I wasn't really interested in the pro thing at the time.
Yeah.
At the time, then trying to get to the qualify stage, qualify, and then head over to the Olympics, which unfortunately didn't happen.
Oh.
So what happened from there was I left the Team GB squad, and my brother kept telling me he wants to introduce me to some guy that he's a pro coach and he's doing quite well. He's got a fighter on his hands and the fighters fighting for Matchroom. So I was doing all this research and I was thinking, who's he talking about? So I just left it, and then I think on the day when my brother came to pick me up, we just ended up at Miguel's, and it was Ted. So it was like wow. I just saw this guy like last year, and he was talking about if he was gonna turn pro, and now we're here. So maybe it was destined to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so as well. Teddy, obviously, wealth experience. And also over in the camp, you have another guy up and coming. I think the whole camp with Miguel's on the rise. You got Isaac Chamberlain over there as well. And you and Isaac are pretty close as well. Yeah.
So we've got a few other fighters on the rise as well.
Yeah, I think you got what's his name again? I think he's is it do what's his name again? I can't pronounce. What's his name again? He's fighting on the York card as well. The Wax. I saw him. I interviewed him in Miguel's gym as well. Actually, his name. Which other fighters have you got in Miguel's?
Miguel's. There's loads of fighters. There's Dominic Akinlade.
Yeah, there you go.
I think he will do very well. There's Rakeem Noble.
Yeah.
You got you know strange that Dylan comes here now and then.
Yeah.
But I don't really see him because we train at different times. So there's a lot of fighters up and coming, man.
And you got AJ Carter as well, like you said, the whole gym.
AJ Carter.
Yeah. Boy, and so who you sponsored by?
At the moment, I'm sponsored by Aristone Development. He's had me from the start of my career. I got a sponsor as well from Bagel King. If anyone knows of Bagel King in Waterford, they're like a 24-hour shop. They've been helping me since from ground up as well. And also Glenn Wood Couriers. He's a good mate of mine. Who has been helping me as well. So yeah, I've only got a few sponsors at the moment, and yeah, hoping to expand it now, man. I'm on the TV deals now, so hopefully I can get some good money, man. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about your performances, man. Let's talk about your performance, man. So your debut, like I was coming to your call. I can't remember. I think I was watching. I can't remember what fight I was gonna watch it. I can't remember what the main event was. But your fight to me is like that's what I'm saying. I remember how I went there, but your fight in golf, I've never seen so many people. So excited to see when you came to fight, bro. And then I found out obviously it was your pro debut. And boy, listen, bro, you gave the crowd what they want to see. You knocked the guy out quick, bro. Like just dealt with him real quick, yeah. And the second fight now, I think they put more adorable. We're talking about I think Tommy Dobbs of Motor, took a more adorable partner, and I think that's probably what you need to go a couple of rounds to get you more things. How did you feel about that fight? I thought you won every single round. How did you feel about that fight and feeling that this opponent you couldn't start? I know you was trying to. How did you feel about that fight?
Well, I thought I'll go in there and see and just like test the waters with the William Warburton fight. I'll go in there and see what he's about. I've heard he's a very durable guy, hasn't been stopped for a very long time. And the thing about it was I heard he was beating prospects. And on my Facebook, people were putting that he's coming to beat me. So I made sure I trained hard for that. But as I was in the fight, I thought very well. I thought I'd done a lot of things very well. But I just couldn't get him out there. So the main thing was just to get the rounds in and just get the feel of getting the 4 rounds as well. But me, I'm a fighter that I like to go. Like I want to move up quickly. I want to get to the 6th and the 8th rounds. I feel like I'm better in the last couple rounds. I feel like that the last couple rounds is when you see the best of me. So yeah, no, it was a good experience to fight someone that's had a lot of experience in the pro ring, because pro and amateur they're 2 different things. Regardless, they're two different. There's 2 different sides to the game, and the pro and amateurs are 2 different, 100%. So, yeah, it was a good experience being in there with him, man.
Well, boy, like, so now let's talk about your up and coming fight on the big stage. Yeah, do you know? Obviously, I've looked on Box Rec. I don't know who you're fighting. Have you got any word in from Tommy that you found out who you're going to be fighting, or?
Sorry, I'm not promoted by Tommy. I was just fighting on his shows.
Oh, you're not promoted by Tommy? Okay.
No.
Are you are you a free agent?
I'm a free agent. I don't have a promoter at the moment, so hopefully, I don't know, ITV can do some sort of deal with me as well, man.
Oh, so that's actually good. So you actually can control. Was you had was it a 2-fight deal with Tommy, or you just basically jumped on the card and sorted yourself out?
I just basically jumped on the card.
Bloody hell, man! Yeah, so you're a gold mine. You're a gold mine waiting for any promoter because you fill seats, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You sell tickets.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's what this game is all about, and that's why I came in there, and that's why I took my time to build myself. And then, instead of rush, I feel like a lot of fighters these days are just rushing into the game.
Yeah.
As soon as they leave the amateur game, they're just rushing in. They can't do no tickets, and they're expecting to get the best deal, which is not like that. I mean, I took a year out. Well, my medical took quite a while.
Why was that?
It was hard to get the funds, but at the end of it, we managed to get someone to pay for our medical, and through the process, we was just building ourselves. So I was going on different radio shows. I have a team as well that pushes me out, which is Whole Nine Management at the moment, which is basically sorting everything out. So for this fight, like I said, I'll be training, whilst I'm training behind the scenes. Whole Nine Management is doing all the work. They're doing great work for me at the moment. Any tickets, you can holler at me. I'll pass you over to Whole Nine Management, as I will be training so hard for this fight. So yeah, man, that's the main thing, really, bro.
Well, you're looking to make a splash with your fan base on ITV. I think I think they chose the right person. So when I saw you, I was like, I need to talk to Chris, because I know after the fight, people are gonna realize who you are. Like, I know what I've seen, boy, and you're cool. Like, the fan base is amazing, the enthusiasm, and your fight style as well, man. Like, you seem to me, even though you're tall, you just want to mix it up. Like, I mean, you probably can box, but I think you just want to please the fans, right?
Yeah, that's what the game's about. But I'm here to adapt to any style that's in front of me.
Yeah.
For example, like William Warburton, I knew he's a good back foot boxer, and he's beat guys boxing on his back foot, so I had to take it to him.
Yeah.
Great. I had to take it to him. So yeah, man, that's, for me, it's just a straight adapt to what I've got in front of me, man.
Okay, so let's talk about the being on the UBEX card. There's a lot of people talking about it's not going to happen. Obviously, you confirming being on the card now, I know it's going to happen. So it's going to be ITV pay-per-view. Like, you yourself, obviously, it's a great opportunity to be on ITV. What's your take on the Eubanks? Obviously, you're not going to say anything negative in terms of them as an entertainment value. And I heard the brothers. You know about any information? You know, if the Eubank was saying the brothers are going to be on the card. Do you know any information about that?
I don't know any information about that so far. All I know is that I'll be fighting on the show with Chris Eubank Jr. There's a few top boys on there.
Go on then. Give us the exclusive. Give us the exclusive.
That I've known. I'm not too sure, but there's a few prospects coming up. I heard Jordan Dennis is on there. I think I've known him and he's been around for a very long time. We boxed for England together, I'll say, like a couple years, like a very long time ago. And yeah, man, there's other few boys. I just can't remember who else is on there. So
the Eubanks, they're drawing in some of the best up and coming prospects to be on their card, right?
Yeah.
So Eubank, I think that his dad's a promoter. I think you're probably impressed. They might look to sign you up. I think you could do a really good job of being with the Eubanks. You know?
Yeah, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping.
I think your team done a really good job of positioning you into this position. I think it's a good way for to people to know who you are, man. It's a really, because I told people already. Well, actually, let's just put it out there. Why should people buy the pay-per-view? Tell them why they should buy the pay-per-view if they're thinking not to. Actually, you know what? Furthermore, how much? Actually, before I say that, tell us how much. Do you know how much the pay-per-view is going to be?
You know what? I actually don't know yet. That's something I could call my manager and ask him. call my manager and ask him. Yeah, I will call him and ask him because
Okay.
I think I've got a few messages of people saying,
It's
well, I've got loads of messages. My phone is still blowing up
as we speak.
Right
Yeah, of
now.
course. Yeah,
Right.
of course.
Right now, as we speak, my phone is still blowing up. People calling me, telling me, "Listen, you better save me a ticket."
Yeah.
People are texting me saying, "Yo, Chris, I need a ticket for that." People saying they need it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, then listen, the fan base is. Well, I already knew the fan base is on it for that one because the tickets they already sold this morning. They sold this morning from Ting. So it's already your fan base is already hot, and I think that's probably why your team done a really good job of positioning you. Okay, why should they watch the pay-per-view with you on it and Eubank? So why should they watch it?
It's gonna be a great card. I know Eubank is gonna come in for a KO, but as for me, I'm working hard, and I can promise everyone they're gonna see the next future welterweight star of Great Britain. It's Chris 2Slick Kongo. Remember the name. I'm telling you, I'm coming for all the belts.
Boy, you heard it first, and you know what? You know what I like about you as well. You came out, you had your own DJ, you had your own artist, MC, grime artist, man. We'll see. That was really good, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was impressed. It's the same. Are you gonna come out with the same MC?
Well, I don't know. That's
are you gonna hide it? Yeah,
it's a little.
You hide that
mark. I'm still thinking, and I think me and my team will talk and see who's on the list, who's gonna hit this. But it will be someone very, very hot. It will be a very good tune as well. So
yeah,
something known. I think I'm gonna go for the hip hop sort of sides.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I really enjoyed that though. I really enjoyed that. Too Sweet Too. That was really good, man. That was really good.
You know the craziest thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Freestyle the whole way. You know that.
Pardon?
Cadet freestyled the whole tune from him.
That's his name. His name's Cadet. He freestyled the whole thing, really.
Yeah, he freestyled the whole thing.
Well, if that guy needs to come back, man. That guy is the one, bro. That's it, bro. That was wicked, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, it pumped me up. But hey, it's up to you and your team. You know, you make a splash and stuff like that. But boy, that the whole entertainment package is there. Like, you know what I mean? From Chris, hey, for you guys, it's a must watch. I will be watching. I'm trying. If it goes like £25, I'm like, I'm not too sure. But boy, like anything under that, I'll probably there. I'm sure the fan base, it doesn't matter. The fan base are gonna be there. It's alive. It's happening. Chris Eubank, Chris Kongo, Chris 2Slick Kongo on Chris Eubank's Undercard ITV pay-per-view. Make sure you buy it. Another thing as well. Not only that we're doing that one, we might as well promote because on the picture at the screen, you're gonna be at the York on the 18th of February. Whose card is that? Is that a Dove? Who's that? Is that a Dove card, right?
No, that's a Mickey Elliott card with my manager Mo Pryor.
Mickey Elliott card. I need to. Oh, really? So wow, you are moving around. So Mickey Elliott's he's in the York now. Wow. Okay? All right. This is good, man. So that's gonna be your. It said the third pro debut. So they're gonna have to change that to your fourth, right?
Yeah, I'm getting that change right now. As we speak. I'm working, and I'm working from home right now. So plus I'm resting because we've just been doing some deadly hills, me, Isaac, and the team. Ted's not playing around this year, man.
You'll see. So he's getting you ready for the hard 2017 to make a splash with Isaac as well. Because I think Isaac vacated the belt and he's looking to move up to get the British, I think. That way as well. So I've seen some of the guys on before we go. I see some of the guys on the world where you got Bradley Skeet and people like that. Like I think he's the biggest name there. How do you think you'd fare against Bradley Skeet?
Bradley Skeet is good fighter. He says he's still on the British level, but I think he's good enough to move up. I think he's gonna defend it against Tamuka, but I think it will just be a bit too much for Tamuka. But yeah, hopefully, if he's still on the stage, listen, this is boxing, man. We're here. I'm here to fight anybody. I want to bring back the best fight and the best because I've seen a lot of people. They're avoiding fights. They're taking other fights. They're taking the easier routes. Listen, I come here. I come out of it hard. I've had it hard for a year. I didn't make no money. I was hustling in the gym. That was my grind. In the gym, I was hustling. Yeah, I didn't make a penny. People, I was just literally training 24/7. Here, now I'm here. I had 2 fights. I've got my sponsors behind me, backing me, and now I'm on a pay-per-view card. I mean, it's a blessing in disguise, and it shows that hard work pays off.
Yes, absolutely, man. Oh, wait, listen, I need to keep informed with you because you let me know when the press conference as well, because that press conference is going to be happening, bro. It's going to be happening, you know what I mean? In fact, the media workout leading up to it's going to be happening. I think being on the ITV platform, I don't think people's actually seen how big ITV can pull in a massive media, and the time will as well. So people are going to find out. Chris, hopefully we're going to talk to you very soon before the fight. I should be around fight week, and I'm going to put your details, your Twitter details, and I think you got a website. I'm going to put your website details if you've got one. I'm going to put it in the thing. And Chris, you want to leave the last message to the fight fans listening?
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to the fight fans listening. Thanks, and just lock in. Make sure you get your tickets for the ITV fight on Chris Eubank. I will be there, and I will be making a big statement. So shout out to EJ Boxing Live. Shout out to Combo Nation. Shout out to Whole Nine Management. Listen, 2017 is our year. TBA, Ted Bammy's Academy. You know, Chris 2Slick Kongo. We're gonna make this happen, man.
That's it, man. All right, fans. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Peace.